He turned you down. He turned you. Sesko turned you down. He turned you down. He turned you down. He turned you. Sesko turned you down. Ornstein bomber. Benjamin Sesko chooses the real United. It's over. Newcastle United look like they have been snubbed for another one of their transfer targets. It's going from bad to worse from them. And we look like we have our man. A bid has gone in, an improved bid from Manchester United from 75 plus 5. Let me get my facts right on this, because if we don't get our facts right, we're not doing it right. It's gone from 75 plus 10. That was only yesterday. And we've gone to 80 plus 5 in euros, of course. You know, the pounds, the euros. People keep doing this, but when you're dealing with the clubs on the continent, they're all in euros, etc., etc. Mate, when we was in America, they were doing it in dollars. I saw $95 million for flipping Mateus Cunha's share. I was like, Jesus. But anyway, so let's just keep it simple, Fleck. 80 plus 5, okay? 80 million plus 5, because it's all over the shop from our 75 plus 10. It's the same package. It's still a total package of 85, but we've changed the guaranteed upfront fee. And Benjamin Sesko has made his decision to join Man United and turn down Newcastle United. Shout out Matty Renton. Obviously, he doesn't want to go to Newcastle because it ain't 1996, bro, where Peter Beardsley is there. It ain't 99, 2000 when Alan Shearer's there, mate. It ain't 2002, 2003 when Nobby Solano's there and Tino Asprilla in the 90s, mate. Yeah, it ain't that. So hold that, Matty Renton. But yes, we're back in the building. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Ornstein bomber has occurred. It appears we have got our man.
Yes, it is all going off. As the intro says, well, actually, there you go. It's all going off. Press it again. It's all going off. Yes, it is all going off this morning. It was going off last night. Then this morning, explosion from David Ornstein as well, the Ornstein bomber. Fabrizio Romano, he's got a little bit of a tap in. He's
Easy.
doing right now. He's just quote tweeted with the eyes, the tick, the red. So it feels like this one is close. We're waiting for him to say the words for that. We'll keep our eyes peeled for it, because this looks like this one is going to happen. Fleck. We've already got close to 1,500 people watching right now. Already over 250 likes. Let's get to 500, 750, 1K, because we may have signed a striker and we may be getting a here we go very, very soon. Before that, we've got an Ornstein bomber. It's all going off, as you saw last night. First, actually, you got to give credit when they get it first. Ben Jacobs was first to the party yesterday evening about the whole striking situation. He said that he understood that Benjamin Sesko had made it clear yesterday evening that he wants to join Manchester United. Of course, Newcastle yesterday offered those improved terms, and their bid to Leipzig was a stronger one at the time, but there was a growing sense of confidence within Manchester United last night that Sesko will join Manchester United if the clubs can reach an agreement. Manchester United's focus now is trying to reach this aforementioned agreement with RB Leipzig. It continues on with Romano saying last night today was going to be a critical day in this Benjamin Sesko saga, and boy, was it a critical day. Sky Sports News, they were also saying the same things, going that Newcastle tried everything to get this deal done with Benjamin Sesko. Their bid is even worth more than Manchester United's, but the player's desire is to go to Old Trafford. And now a deal could be reached very soon. And even Romano is giving the eyes as if to say, I'm very close to pressing the button. I'm very close to pressing the here we go. I'm very close. I mean, I agree. I've never agreed so much with you, Flex. You know, it's top notch. It's top notch. Where you got your money from? Wow, it was even reported this morning in The Athletic. The reason we can actually spend this amount on Benjamin Sesko is because the Mateus Cunha deal was actually done on last year's accounts. So it doesn't even count on this one's. We actually did that one early.
Get your accounts in order, mate. And also, guess what? You've offered more money than us in this deal. So not really because we paid more, is it? It's not really. Probably just the allure of the clubs and the crest. It's probably
still means something. Still means something, mate.
This. I think the fact that it's 15th and the team that finished 5th can't get players over the team that finished 15th probably says more about the team that finished 5th, doesn't it? Really, that you're just not that big a deal, really. You've won your first trophy in 50 odd years. It's a big achievement. You know, I really liked it as a neutral. I thought it was massive for your city and your football club. But I mean, in the world of football and players committing their futures, it doesn't really, your best player wants to leave as well. Yeah.
It's Man United we're talking about.
It's just how it goes, mate. Yeah, you're a better team than us on paper right now. Very difficult game. Just be happy with that. Don't, step out of your lane. Your lane that you should be saying is we're a better team than Man United right now. And we'll give them a good game on any day. That still remains. Don't get it twisted by thinking you're a bigger attraction than us, though. For me, there is, look, we have to understand he's still raw. I think that's what we have to realize with this deal. Just because we're spending this much money, again, we're still not buying the finished product. Fact. Talk to anyone. We're not buying the finished product. As Super Kev says, you want to win now, you buy Gyökeres. You want to win in 2 to 3 years, you buy Sesko. And actually, we've bought the player who, I guess, suits the mid to long term plan, which I suppose you should do. If that's what you believe your trajectory should be, and that's the kind of path you want to go on, you have to buy accordingly. Some may argue that by getting Ollie Watkins, that comes away from what they're saying. Older player, not much years left in his prime. And when you're ready to challenge, what shape is he in? So, and that was the pushback when I was sort of saying, I'd done the poll on here. I don't think he was on that day, but I'd done the poll.
I did one of my own, and it was interesting actually because I was a similar boat for you. I was going, you know what? I just feel like we've gone with this, Premier League proven, and we should just go with the goals and just go with what we know kind of thing. And I put the poll in there as well. And initially it was 50-50. It literally was 50-50. Nice. And then just at the end, it just started to tip to Sesko So Sesko won it by like a point or two.
See, but that's closer than when I did it. And this is what shows you about how people are feeling about it. I don't think anybody thinks Sesko's rubbish.
No.
Or he's going to be a total flop.
We're scarred, isn't it? We're scarred by the Højlund deal.
We're scarred by the Højlund deal, 1,000,000%. We're scarred by signings from before that in that position. And thirdly, we're worried because we need other stuff. We need other things. So if you spend that heavily in that area, which is needed, but you don't get a central midfielder now, you don't get a goalkeeper or something else, people get worried. And that was my thinking about it. It's not that I think it's a total disaster. He's terrible. I hope he doesn't come. I just thought for the money, could we use it better or pivot somewhere else? But listen, there are plenty of pluses though. Like to Kev, he said he's a freak in the nicest possible way in terms of for how big he is. He's exceptionally quick. He's a really good mover, fantastic touch. He says a bit like how Peter Crouch, like not as tall as that, but for something kind of defying the physics. It's like, oh, he moves really quickly for somebody that big. He's great in the air. Like the Statman Dave says, he's absolutely not polished yet. We have to remember that. Like he misses chances. He's not there yet. Yeah. We're buying potential. And it's a lot of money for potential, but he's the next one up. And like Andy Mitten was saying with KG and just other people as well. Like this isn't a player that Man United have just plucked out because he become available as well. Statman Dave was saying they've been following him since he was 16. You look at under Ollie when we missed out on after Haaland and stuff. I remember that period. It was Benjamin Sesko. That's the reason why you've been saying it for so long and working out what the pronunciation is.
The voice. Yeah, got the voice.
Because of that. We've been linked to him for ages.
For like 2 years, 3 years.
Arsenal were basically essentially, before Gyökeres came to the party, let's be real, it was looking like, obviously their dream was Isak, but they were there for Sesko. Yeah. They looked last year. He signed a new deal. January, it couldn't happen. They couldn't get anyone who they wanted in January. And then most of the summer, they were debating between the both and the price was too high. 90 million euros they were quoted, which actually, in the end, it's ended up being slightly less than that. But it is still, 85 million euros.